quality better. So I just got a 65-yard rushing touchdown. Oh, he's kind of taunting him. Yeah. You want to taunt?
Chris Boswell now for the extra point.
One boy, one. Perfect. It's impossible.
Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Impossible.
Boswell on now to kick this one away.
Nothing perfect. Let's go. Oh my God, it's a pound on that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's
you will not get a chance to return that.
So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. Leading them out, their new quarterback for 2018, making his first start since coming over from Buffalo, Tyrod Taylor.
And many see him as the bridge quarterback until first-round pick Baker Mayfield is ready. He may understand that thinking, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop him from competing to be the #1 quarterback in Cleveland. Remember,
I'm not going to try to
the playoffs for the
34
in 17 years. It'd be truly something if he could lead the Browns there after a 15-year drought in Cleveland. I think the last two plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. But how about his use of legs as well, what we call those broken plays? You can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those two that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
On 2nd down, here's Taylor. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover 2, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
The Steelers making their way out is sort of an interesting offseason for them. You at times get the sense that he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Michael Kendricks in there to drop it for a loss on the play.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. And this is caught at the 20. And he takes this way down deep into Cleveland territory. It's a big play. Roethlisberger to Brown. And even 40 yards.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Bell. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
And that was a good run. This was only one of 9 guys to go over 1,000 yards in 2017. And I think you can't let him run wild here.
Or you think 100 yards, the measuring stick?
Always. That is the threshold. You want to keep him under that if you want to play good defense.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now Bell, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And Charles, when you catch that toss going right or left, really, but right in this instance, do you go straight for the pylon? Is that where you're going?
Well, typically you want to try and maneuver people a little bit so you have some space to get to the pylon. So I want to make sure I try and move them a little bit to the inside, and in this case to the left, so I can get to the right side and get to that pylon and wink at it as I go by.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. And he is not going to get in there.
Whatever, I kind of got it.
And the lead is going to stay right where it is.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone
Not returning that bad boy. Yeah.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Browns heading out on offense, Charles, and everybody knows the story. It's been 10 straight years of losing seasons, 0-16 last year. But it feels like there is some optimism. Is it warranted?
It'll be warranted if they
11
can
straight years after this year.
optimism, the draft choices,
Next year
the free
might be
agent
the end.
pickups, the molding of a team into winning a game and then turning it into at least a modest winning streak. They have a great opportunity here in the opener against the Pittsburgh Steelers, their hated rival. That will make everyone feel better, not just the organization, but all the fans that surround them. Stephon Tuitt came out of Notre Dame as another one of those really tall defensive ends, and you just wondered, would they be able to have the leverage to bend and make plays? I think he just gave us an answer with that tackle.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Taylor. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And the 3rd down pass falls incomplete. But likely not for long as they're in punt for. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. Back deep for the Steelers, Antonio Brown.
Oh my God, I want to return a punt.
On that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. Big Ben and the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
He's going to get a touchdown here. Watch.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. He's going to float this one deep right side. Into a double team and
No, that
it's
wasn't.
intercepted.
What a catch.
Picked off around the 27. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
That's what I said. I said I'm going to get a touchdown. Why do you interception? What a stupid play. I'm the garbage. I'm probably last week in the whole round.
And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
Shut up, you stupid guy.
And now the Browns
Wait,
coming out on the
easy.
field.
I don't
And
care.
things haven't started so well for this side. 2 drives, 2 punts.
So now you got to start looking not just at play calling, but which guy's going to step forward and say, okay, let's get this thing done. Because within that unit of
Give me your
11,
toes.
sometimes one guy can make a big-time play and break through the barrier.
And he'll be taken down.
You're going
but
down.
not before they
You
work
got
it
it now. You
across
got it.
midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. The throw by Taylor here, and that's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
And this one is incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell
Any
incomplete.
place, anytime, anywhere.
On 3rd down, Taylor. Over the middle, complete. It's Gordon. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Then we got to give a little tip of the cap for the defense there. Zone coverage, locked it in tight, made it really difficult because they tried the crossing route against it, and it worked for a completion, but you have to know where the sticks are on 3rd down. Didn't get beyond them. No pickup.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post.
You don't have to call that? Come on, that's a terrible call. Terrible call. I didn't even hit the kicker. Boom. I hit it.
I had to.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-body guys in the middle of this day, has got to be priority one.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back.
See, I'm going to claim the number one defense.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace, and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
No, that was not a good one.
Taking it in left side. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. And
hit the other kicker.
And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. Well, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here comes Ben Roethlisberger and the Steeler offense back onto the field. He's got to be feeling pretty good, playing well. Team has the lead, so just looking to mount a drive here that ends in the end zone.
And all quarterbacks will tell you, hey, we love a running game, helps us out. But at the end of the day, they want to rely on their arm. Throw the football, feel good about things.
And that's caught inside the 30. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line.
No, Marcus Gilbert.
With that grab, by the way, Antonio Brown now over 10,000 receiving yards in his career.
That is an incredible, significant accomplishment. You're saying 10,000 yards? How many other guys have done that in NFL history?
He's the 46th all-time.
And one of the few that are active.
Yeah.
Incredible.
There's only a few that are active. He still, though, is a ways away from Jerry Rice, up over 22,000 for the all-time lead. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal.
Why did I? My giant Le'Veon Bell destructs everyone. Le'Veon Bell, my train. Stupid gets sacked. Everyone keeps getting hurt on my team. Marcus Gilbert got hurt on my team. Everyone's hurt on the bounds. I just like that play.
So on 4th down, the Steelers call on the number of Chris Boswell for the... Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. That's complete.
Yeah, touchdown. I stole the other team's touchdown.
Jesse James, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers
that was basically an extra point. It was 15 yards.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And this is going to be caught.
Antonio Brown, they said when he caught his big giant pass, it said he got his 10,000th receiving yard of all time.
Didn't it? Ball's put on him. 2 points for
I'm making a video right now. That's what I figured out why no one watches my videos.
Why is that?
My quality was on low.
Of what? Oh, yeah.
Dad, my quality was on low. That's why. Now I put it on normal because the high is really. I don't know. I was watching this time.
Boswell on now to kick this one away.
Okay, that's the funny one.
Now it's Hyde on the return. And a pretty good return here.
One boy, one.
It's not gonna be